Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. As always, I thank everybody for tuning in and sharing with me some of your valuable time. And as always, I pray that this message is received in the spirit that I'm striving to deliver it in, which is a spirit of your brother, the spirit of love, and the spirit of God. And as I mentioned love, that's what I want to talk about tonight. I want us to go into understanding this my new book coming out. Affirm, confirm, and claim. Woohoo! Man, look, them are action words. Affirm, confirm, and claim. These are action words. So I want us to understand the science of self-love, the importance of saying to yourself, I love you, and the mental and spiritual and physical health benefits that we get from falling in love with yourself. You see, this is me. Look, they have a science. I'm calling this the neuroscience of love. So this is in my book coming out. Affirm, confirm, and claim. I'm finishing up the final editing right now. It's volume 2 to the science of thought and the art of thinking book. So this is I'm shooting them out because we need one thing we have not been taught is self-love. And one thing that has been taken away from us is self-love. So we must fill that void, but not just with movies and commercialization, but the understanding the science of love. And not just the science of love, but the science of self-love. That's right. The science and with my clients, we have a chat session with my clients, and we sit down and we go over the weekly or daily, depending on what it is, but we go over our course of events because my clients, they want to better their lives, whether it's physically, mentally, but it starts mentally. And if you don't have the embetterment for your life here, then your body will go the wrong way also. So when we have our weekly chat sessions, like I say, we go over the events of the day of the week so we can chart mainly our triggers. We can see what caused us to maybe go off of our plan. So, and a lot of it is lack of self-love. A person that is obese, overweight, that's suffering from a bunch of different diseases and sicknesses. A lot of this is caused by what we eat, drink, and the activities that we put ourselves into. And unfortunately, a lot of us, since we don't have the knowledge of self-love, we don't experience and have that for ourselves, we will eat anything. We will drink anything. They have a food that they call junk food. It's the name of it, junk food. So everybody that eats junk food, they know it's not good for you. So that is a prime example of somebody that is lacking self-love that would choose to eat something that they know is no good for them. So tonight, briefly, affirm, confirm, and claim. I want us to go over and understand the science of self-love and the importance of saying to yourself, I love you. They have studied when people fall in love. There is chemicals, because we are energy. We are electrical and we are chemical based. So the electricity is produced in the strength of the electricity determines the hormone and the strength of the hormone. So when two people fall in love, there is an electrical and chemical responses that produce certain hormones, and they have an effect on your body. So when we take another person out of the equation and we fall in love with ourselves, these same hormones are triggered and produced, but now we are the cause of it. It isn't that somebody else is producing love in us. We are producing our own love inside of us. You see, that's a big difference. So they have what is known as the peptides of love and fear. These are the two chemicals that when love and they are produced during the sensation of love or the sensation of fear. And these are oxytocin, and vasopressin. These are known as the peptides of love and fear. And oxytocin, that is when that hormone is secreted, it affects your sexual behavior. It makes you aroused. It hits your reproductive section. Vasopressin, it increases the heart rate output. It increases your blood volume. It pumps you up. It gets your body alive and prepared. Then you have serotonin. These are the chemicals, the electricity, and the corresponding chemical hormone that is produced when you fall in love with yourself. When you say to yourself, hey, you look at your reflection and you look at it and you say, I love you to yourself. Your brain produces an electrical current. And this electrical current has a corresponding chemical hormone that is produced, and it changes you. It has an immediate effect on your body. So we have oxytocin, which is dealing with your reproductive, your sexual behavior. You have vasopressin, which increases your heart output, your blood volume. It preps your body. It gets you prepared. It wakes you up, pumps you up. Then you have serotonin. This affects your mood. It affects your social behavior. It affects your memory. It affects how you rest. So when you are lacking love, we lack serotonin. They have a prescription for serotonin. You can get it naturally. If you see a reflection of yourself, smile. See, when you see yourself, tell yourself, I love you. You will produce your own serotonin. See, you don't have to go get a prescription. You ain't got to go take no supplement. You ain't got to go make no. All you got to do is look at yourself and smile and tell yourself, I love you. And your brain, your hypothalamus will produce that electrical current that causes your pituitary gland to secrete that hormone of serotonin, and it will instantly make it affect your mood, make you feel better. It will instantly improve your social behavior. Now that you can express the love to yourself, it's easy to you to express it to people outside of you. So your social behavior improves. Your memory will improve. The way you rest, all of those restless, sleepless, tossing and turning nights, they will cease to exist. See, this is easy. This is the science of self-love, man. This is the mental, spiritual, and physical health benefit of falling in love with yourself. So now you got norepinephrine. Norepinephrine. This is similar to adrenaline. You have the same effects. It is a booster. You have the racing heart. You have the deep breathing. You have the tenseness of your body. So this norepinephrine, it is a booster. It's hyping you up. That's your hype juice. You got dopamine. Dopamine it hits the pleasure part of your brain. See, look, when you tell yourself, I love you, when you look at your reflection and you fall in love with yourself, look, and when you look at yourself, You actually like what you see. No, you love what you see. And when you look at yourself, you smile and you tell yourself, man, I love you. And you produce oxytocin, you produce norepinephrine, you produce dopamine, you produce serotonin, you produce vasopressin, you produce what's known as nerve growth factor, NGE. This is the building and the maintenance and the support of your nervous system. Nerve growth factor, NGF. This is in the neuroscience of love and one of the hormones that is secreted when you fall in love. And I'm saying when you fall in love with yourself, you produce chemicals and the benefits that you get are significantly boosted because you are creating it. It's not nobody else that this is dependent on. This is you looking at your reflection and telling your reflection, I love you. And this is you falling in love with your beautiful self, with your strong self, and you will heal yourself. You will make yourself healthy. You will make yourself powerful. You will make yourself imbued with life. You will make yourself into the God that you are, and then you become unstoppable. It's nothing you can't do. You don't grow old. Your aging process reverse. Your biological age, it reverses and it goes back to your youth. You reset your life clock. You extend your lifespan because you love yourself. So now you're going to do everything that you have to do to preserve yourself because you love yourself. So you're not going to overeat. You're not going to drink toxic beverages. You're not going to smoke cigarettes or abuse drugs. You don't want to be obese anymore. You're not going to want to be sick no more. You're going to exercise. You're going to love and take care of yourself. Man. See, and you also produce testosterone for men. There's a serious show for a lack of testosterone in the man overall. When you fall in love with yourself, you produce a high amount of testosterone. My sisters, you produce estrogen. See, when you tell yourself, I love you, woo! When you look at yourself and this is not being conceited. This is not saying I'm that nigga, I'm that bad bitch. No, 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 no. This is looking at yourself. And this is, I'm not abusing myself. This is me. I'm not going to take my body through no drastic changes. See, if I got something fake or not real on me, I don't need that no more because I understand it's not how somebody else sees me. It's how I see myself. Because however I see myself, that's what people are going to recognize. They can look at somebody and see, oh man, they don't really love themselves. Or they can look at somebody and see, oh man, that person really loves themselves. Because the person that loves themselves will strive to be healthy. The person that really loves themselves will strive to increase their intelligence. The person that loves themselves, they will not involve themselves in detrimental activities and or behaviors. See, that is the true definition and action of self-love. It's not putting your outfit on and man like, oh, I'm popping. No, that's not. It's not getting your hair cut and be like, oh man, I'm ready. No, that's not it. No. That's an admiration of yourself. That's not indicative of self-love. So I just want us to understand that the neuroscience of love is real. That the science of self-love is real. That the importance of you, not nobody, not your child, Not your husband or your wife, not your mother or your father, not your boyfriend, girlfriend, not your homies, not your girl. No, the importance of you looking at your reflection. And once you looking at your reflection, you smile at yourself. See, you look at yourself and you smile and you admire yourself, man, and you notice how beautiful you are. You notice how beautiful your hair is, how beautiful your eyes are, how beautiful your skin is, how beautiful your lips are, how beautiful your nose is, how beautiful your ears are, how beautiful your neck and your arms and your chest and your fingers and your. See, you gotta take yourself in, and when you do, your hypothalamus, it will, the electricity that it produces, man, it will be off the chart. It will be so high that when it hits your pituitary gland to make your pituitary gland secrete the hormones, now as it's going through your nervous system, now as it's secreting through your blood, it's transforming and changing you into that love, you into that power, you into that light that you spark for yourself. And that's what makes it so powerful, because you did it. You did it. You did it. Woo, man. Listen to me. This is science. So when we looking at how can I heal myself, you are electrical. You are atoms. I don't care. Yeah, we arms and legs and bones and tissues and muscles and cells and molecules, but you are atoms. Everything is atom. So in that atom, you have the proton, neutron, and an electron. Electricity is the flow of electrons in the same direction. So when you tell yourself that you love yourself, when you look at yourself and you smile and you appreciate it and you fall in love with yourself, your electrons, the electricity in your body, it increases, and the electrons in your body, they all flow to love. And God is love. So when you got love, you got God, and you turn yourself into love. You turn yourself into God at your very atomic element. Woo! Woo! That's on an atomic level. See? So we got the neuroscience of love. We got understanding the science, not just of love, but of self-love, of you loving yourself, man, and the health, the mental, spiritual, and physical health benefits of falling in love with yourself. Man, serotonin, you talking about, see that, like I say, that is an important hormone that a lot of us missing. So we be in bad moods. We got the worst social skills and behavior. We don't sleep at night, man. And our just our overall effect, our thinking is off. And if we understand that that is rooted, that the best way for you to get serotonin, you can get it like this. Just look at yourself and smile. Look at yourself and say, man, you beautiful. Look at yourself and say, I love you. And your body will automatically, your brain will register that. And it will automatically start the secretion and the production of serotonin. And you will improve your mental and your spirit like that. You don't need nobody else. It's in you. It's in you. All we got to do is know how to go into us and pull it out. They never taught us that. But that's okay, because now today we know. See, we know now. See, it don't matter about yesterday no more. We can let yesterday be in the past, because right now, today, We know how to fix ourselves right now, today. So tomorrow, when I arise, I am better than I was right now. How? Because I fixed myself. That's what you created to do. And if you don't know how, you will suffer premature death. But if you just understand, then you will remove death away from you. Who don't want that? Who don't want that? See, they giving y'all women estrogen pills. They giving men testosterone pills. That's nonsense. Tell yourself you love yourself, and your body will produce. It will start the immediate production of testosterone if you are a man. It will start the immediate production of estrogen if you are a woman. You don't have to be weak. It starts with self-love, but you have to know who you are. You have to know that you are not a nigga. You have to know that you are not a bitch. You have to know that you are not a thug or a gangster, that you are not an African American. You have to know that you are God. You are all God's children of the Most High. And unless you can see yourself and love yourself as the God that you are, your electricity will never be powerful enough to heal you and to carry you into the successful enjoyment of abundant life. But it's only you. You will only be hurting yourself. See, so you can fall in love with somebody else, with your children, with your, see, a lot of us get children and we overcompensate because we lack self-love. So we overcompensate in our children. I'm going to give them the love I never had. No, no, you got the love that you had in you. You never gave it to yourself. It wasn't nobody else to give to you. It's nobody else's job. Your parents, your husband, wife, it's nobody else's job to give you the love that you got to give to yourself, because soon as you wake up, you the first person to see yourself when you look in the mirror. See, you said. So look, man, I just want us to understand, family, the science, the very real science of self-love. And this new book, Affirm, Confirm, and I can't wait to finish this up. My sister Denise Muhammad, my partner, my radio co-host, she is a co-author on this book, because in this book, she gives you the essential, the life elements, the life oils, essences that you can use to help you overcome any stigmas, any doubts, or any regrets, or any bad memories that may be blocking you, that may be blocking your electrical current. See, because it's all, your brain is electricity. They hook electrodes up and they measure your brain activity. Your brain activity is electrical. From that electrical current, it will produce the chemicals and hormones that course through your body, but it's electrical. So if your electrical if your electricity is off, like all of ours are, because we've never been taught the science of self-love. Most of us never heard "I love you," period. So let alone telling ourselves we love us, you know. So that right there, and we become accustomed to that. So then we don't even know what love feels like. We think it's something strange. When your brain registers love, and that serotonin and that oxytocin and that vasopressin and that norepinephrine and all of these, the nerve growth factors. See, these are, when somebody says "I love you" and you've never been accustomed to the electrical current and the chemical current of love, it will scare you. You might think they playing because you've never been accustomed to the changes that your body go through when you hear and feel love. So if we don't practice that on ourselves, It's almost impossible to have a successful outside relationship, whether it's with your parents, with your children, with your spouses. It doesn't matter. So if you can't, it's just but that's the beauty of it. Go look, sister. Put your dress on or whatever you got. You know, just put yourself on together, brother. Put your towel, make yourself spiffy, and go look at yourself in the mirror. Hey, you know what? And then sit there and find every feature on yourself. You just fall in love with it. It don't matter. It don't matter. You fall in love with it, and you just admire yourself. You appreciate what God created. See, you're not looking at yourself. You're looking at the reflection of God. See, so you are practicing to change the way you look at yourself like the world made you. No, you're going to change it, and you're looking at what God created, not what the world made. You taking that all. See, by doing this, you are erasing what the world made, and you are embracing what God created, and then you will find the power. So now the electricity and the chemicals, they are 10-fold. They are 100-fold. And when you have these coursing through your body, you are powerful. Woo! Man, we talking about hype G. Family, I'm your brother, man. Look, I want us to get a great night rest. Neuroscience of love. Look, Supreme, I'm telling you, if you become a client of mine, this is what we do. We have the little powwows and the little sessions. And because this is a predominant root cause amongst everybody. Because the only way you can put yourself in a detrimental situation is if you really are lacking self-love. Because if you didn't, then you wouldn't put yourself in that situation. You would avoid that at all costs because you know and understand that I got one trip at this. That if I don't get it right, there ain't no rewind, there ain't no restart. This is not a video game. So in order to successfully and create that environment of healing, health, life, power, love, God, and to successfully enjoy abundant life, the foundation, root of it starts with the science of self-love. Man, look, the importance of looking at yourself and saying to yourself, I love you. Whoa, man, dude. You talk about healing? Listen to me, man. You talking about instantaneous healing? You talking about instantaneous health? You talking about instantaneous power? Listen, you don't need to hear from nobody else. Because love is God. God is love. So when you dealing with God, you dealing with the highest form of energy, the highest expression of emotions, the highest, man, you can't get no higher. And being as though you are God. So the God that you are loving, the God that you are admiring, the God that you are appreciating, it's right here inside this temple. And we look for God every day. Bad. And how many times do we wake up, wash our face, and don't even realize that we looking at God? And then we spend every day waiting on an answer. Waiting on, dear God, is today going to be the day? Please, God, is today going to be? And it's right, and we go and we wash our face, and we don't even realize that the God that can make it happen that the God that got the answer is you right there. The science of self-love, the importance. Man, you gotta love yourself. You gotta be able to look at yourself and smile. It don't matter what you've been through, man. The power that you need to keep going, the power that you need to get a good night rest, the power that you need to be healthier, the power that you need to endure, it's rooted. It's rooted in the 3 words, I love you, to yourself. So I thank you for tuning in. Yes, you welcome, Sister Cern. Walaikum assalam. I thank everybody for tuning in. I try to pay attention to comments now to see if there's some questions. Yeah. Yes. Salam alaikum, Sister Michelle. Yes, on an atomic level. On an atomic level, you can have your atoms rotating at the speed, at the frequency of love. You know how far that is from death? You know how far that is from disease and sickness? Oh man, you remove it. You remove it. Because you gotta slow down to get you catch a cold. See how they try to they mix the truth with falsehood. You gotta slow down. You gotta slow your rotation down in order to be caught by the cold. Because love moves so fast and so high, it can't be caught. The only thing that can catch love is God. I say the only thing that can catch love is God. I say the only thing that can catch love is God, because God is love. So if you ain't rooted in God, you can't catch love. And guess what? You are all God's children of the Most High. Affirm, confirm, and claim. Affirm, confirm, and claim. Hey! Affirm, confirm, and claim. Yourself. You doing it is for you. It is for you, because your death or your life, they're literally in your hands. God has already given us the gift in the womb when he started that heartbeat. And he started the breathing. That's our gift. What we do with it, that determines if we suffer premature death or we successfully enjoy abundant life. But it's literally up to you. And if we could understand the science of self-love, man, that's the fountain of youth. Man. So look, before you go to rest, go look at yourself. Look at your reflection. And while you're looking at your reflection, spend 5 to 10. If you can spend 10 minutes, that would be great. Spend 10 minutes admiring yourself, embrace yourself. Try to find something on you that you didn't see before. Be like, oh, I didn't know I had that there. Yeah, see, explore yourself. Examine yourself. And as you are doing it, develop an appreciation. Develop an appreciation for the gift that God gave you. And as you are looking at yourself, tell, man, I love you, arm. Oh, man, I love you, fingers. Oh, I love you, knee. See, you as you are going through the process, fall in love with all of you. Man, then you can fall in love with all of your husband or all of your wife. You can fall in love with all of your children, of all of your parents. See, the amount, man, it's the connection. Woo! So listen, family, I thank everybody for tuning in. I am your brother, and I do love you. I see the God in you. I see the value in you. I see the beauty and the strength in you. Look at yourself and see that in yourself. And you will create the environment of mental, spiritual, and physical health, healing, and power. And you will wake, I'm telling you, you will instantly feel the vibration. You will instantly feel the increase in your energy. And I'm telling you, if you practice this every day, you become powerful. You become unstoppable. You become in the category, you place yourself in the category of abundant life. What? Woo! Man, I'm your brother. I thank you. I humbly thank you for allowing me to get some of your time and just to share some of my humble wisdom. And you can find my information, www.SeanAliWellnessProgram.com. You can contact me here on Facebook, Sean Ali. You Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. It's fun to be one of my clients. We have the best power session because we never let ourselves forget that it's here. We never let ourselves forget that it's as easy. It's as easy as changing your mind, man. And once you understand that, and once you can constantly be your own trigger, whoa, man, whoa. Hey, when you can trigger yourself, when you don't gotta wait for your husband to be like, hey, how was your day? Hey, you look beautiful. When you don't have to wait on your wife to be like, hey, baby, how was your day? Let me rub your back. When you don't have to wait on your children to come home from school to say, hey, mom, hey, dad, give you a kiss. When you ain't gotta wait on your mom and dad to, hey, how was your day? I love you. Let me cook. See, when you can trigger that energy, that power in yourself, now that's when you have affirmed. That's when you have confirmed. That's when you have claimed your life. Man, that's when you have claimed your life. Woo! So let me get out of here. Y'all have a great night's rest. I leave you as I claim in the greeting words of peace, in the language of the gods, in the language of the victorious ones, in the language of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep, Black Power. Power to the people. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, tell yourself that you love yourself. Fall in love with yourself. That's what God created. So you are falling in love with God. Have a great night's rest. Rise, arise like the gods that you are. Powerful, healthy, and ready to go. Peace, family.